2.8 miner cycle with the giant, guys. Unstoppable right now.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Gotta go now, gotta go. Swerving in my whip, can't slow down. Driving fast with cars, boy, I'm on the road now. Automatic star, my Vic, take a call.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we're going to be having a look at a very strong Giant Miner 2.8 cycle deck that I've been having a lot of fun with recently. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Let's get right into today's video. So check this deck out, guys. 2.8 Elixir. Basically, you want to play this deck really defensively, and then you want to bait out their cards by playing a miner onto the tower and pushing with a miner and minions, or pushing with miner and bats. Force them to counterattack, and then once they come in onto your side, use the musketeer and your remaining cards and spells to distract a little bit before you play your giant for a beatdown push. And I've just been having so much fun with this deck, guys, so I hope you give it a shot. But here we go. Let's hop right into some grand challenge matches with this deck and see how good we can do with a 2.8 insane cycle deck up against Nico in the first battle from Gorion Ninja. We've got the giant and the miner here in our starting hand, so let's see. In this situation, I would start out with a miner. So we're going to go with a miner to the back. Unfortunately, we do not have Zap right now. And let's see how that works for us. He's actually going to play a musketeer, so fair play to him. Log will be able to take out the musketeer. So let's go with the Ice Spirit over here. And we're probably going to... Oh, wow, he's got a spawner deck. So we're going to log all this back real quick. And we're going to push opposite lane since he has the Fire Spirits over there. And now we have a giant minions and the Ice Spirit on the opposite lane. We've got the Zap ready to go if we need it. It looks like we're not going to. Giant's going to get all the way over to that Tesla tower. Minions are on that tower doing so much damage, guys. Look at the tower go down slowly but surely. The minions are just putting in an absolutely amazing shift. Giant's going to get a shot off onto that tower, and that's going to be tower number one just like that, guys. Let's get some bats down on top of this lumberjack just to make sure he doesn't do too much damage to our tower here. And overall, looking very good. Let's get down a musketeer. Okay, so unfortunately we played our muskie in the back, so we're going to go with an Ice Spirit now. And hopefully this does it. We're going to get our Zap. Let's Zap it down. Don't want that to get to our tower. And it looks like the musketeer is going to do a great job here on defense. So everything looking up for us. He has to get back to one of his huts if he wants to win this game. So let's get down a giant. He's actually going to throw in a fireball and miss everything, guys. So let's get down the minions now. And it looks like we have a giant musketeer and minion push going onto his tower. Miner going down now, and as you guys can see, the cycling ability of this deck is ridiculous. Miner is going to block off all of those fire spirits. Minions are going to go for that furnace now. We're going to get down some bats. We could get back to a giant, but I think we're going to get a 3-crown victory before we even start the video. Look at that. Look at that. All of that on his tower, and that's going to be an easy 3-crown roast session. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. You want to play back, settle down a little bit, and then counter with a big giant minions push or a giant bat push and prepare all of your spells. And all of it works out very nicely for you. So here we go into game number 2. Hopefully our next opponent can put up a little bit more of a fight because that battle didn't even last 2 minutes. So here we go up against EKC. We've got the bats, the minions, musketeer, and the miner here in our starting hand. So what I want to do here is start off with a miner. If he doesn't play anything, let's actually start out with bats back here and then get our miner prepared. He's going to start off with an ice wizard. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a miner. Force him to split up his push here. Log is ready. He's going to play a knight in the very back. So let's go with a musket. Let's go with minion split in this. Okay, so there we go. I was waiting for him to play a card. Now we're going to go with a giant right over here just to distract the cannon cart. And boys, we're in a little bit of trouble now. We've got to get down our bats ASAP. The bats are going to help take out some of these skeletons. Does he have a Zap? No Zap from our opponent here. So the bats are going to do a great job. But at least now we know that he's running a graveyard deck. And we've got to stay ready for that. But peep the right side. We've got that tower down to 1859. The bats are going to take care of the Mega Minion. And things are looking pretty good for us. So now I'm going to send in another miner to the tower. Force him to play some defense before we set up for a defensive counterattacking push. Oh, I've got to do better than that. I've got to do better than that. I've got to play that miner in the anti-tornado zone. So let's go with a musketeer over here and try and cycle back to that miner so we can block off. I think he's going to play a cannon cart or an ice wizard on defense. So let's get ready for that. We'll get our giant ready for a big push. He's going to play the ice wizard now. So let's go with a giant here. We're going to go Ice Spirit, bats, and then we're going to try and get our miner in over here. So miner going down for that ice wizard, and hopefully we can take out the cannon cart and all that goodness. So the bats are over there doing work. I've got my Zap here for his bats, and boom, that's going to go down. Ice wizard is also going to go down, and check out the cannon cart staying on his side of the map here. Musketeer is lined up on that tower doing some serious work, and that tower is down to 228. So all we need now is a miner and then a couple of logs or Zaps, and that's going to be the end of his tower right there. We've got really good counters for all of his cards. Even if he does bring in a graveyard, we've got the We've got the log, we've got the zap, we have minions and bats, so it's going to be a rough day in the office for our man over here. So Giant going down on the left side. We've got to continue playing that offense and then get our Musketeer to snipe down his cards, because he's going to try and create a very big counter push. I can already tell. Miner going down over here. Let's go ahead and get down the Musketeer to start doing some work against. Okay, very good poison on his part. We're going to get down some minions over here. Giant's going to stay alive. We're going to keep the cannon cart on that side of the map with the minions. And guys, things are looking very good for us. I don't think he's going to be able to get over here. Let's zap all this down as well. And beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Let's get our bats right. Okay, so cannon cart's already here. So we've got to go this route now. Get down some bats. Get our minions ready for that graveyard that should be coming soon. There's the graveyard. That's a forced graveyard though. So now we are all over this opportunity with the minions. Even if he has a poison, they're going to clean up so nice for us. 20 seconds to go. All we have to do is hold off and we're going to be perfectly fine. So Musketeer going down in the back. He's got to come in hot with another graveyard cannon cart push. But we've got the Giant to block all of this stuff right over here. So we're going to play the Giant right now and boom, that's going to block it. He has no tank for the graveyard. Things looking beautiful for us. Miner and Bats going for that back tower, but that's what I'm talking about, guys. Handing out those row sessions like it's nobody's business, and we are going to pick up a second W with this unbelievable deck. When I first saw it, I was like, there is no chance this deck actually works. But then I thought about it. If you keep on sending in the Miner and forcing them to react to the counter push, all you have to do is defend against it for like 1 or 2 elixir and then get that Giant onto the map. So here we go into game number 3. Let's see if we can continue this win streak because it's feeling pretty good right now up against the Atheist. So here we go. We've got the Giant, Miner, Musketeer, and the Ice Spirit in our starting hand. So let's see what our boy starts out with. If nothing, okay. I'm actually going to try and snipe this down. Hopefully he doesn't play a card to defend. So 1 shot, 2 shots, and yes, the Musketeer is actually going to lock on. I almost want to go in with a Giant push, but I think that's a bad idea. We don't know what he has yet, so instead, oh man, that would have been I don't know, split-second decision. I could have went with a Giant there, and that might have been decent, but here he comes with a Valkyrie. I'm glad I didn't go with the Giant. Miner's going to take care of all of that, so let's go with some minions over here, and he's actually going to play a beautiful Goblin Barrel. I'll let him do a little bit of damage there, not too worried about that. Let's get a Giant down out in front now, since he did commit to a Hog Rider on the opposite lane. Check it out, guys. We are looking pretty good. Minions in support. They're going to wipe out that Tombstone like it's nothing, and we've got the Giant minion push onto his tower. The cycle is too ridiculous. Let's get down a Miner to the back of this tower over here to take care of those archers, and look at that tower go. Look at that tower go down. That's going to be the end of tower number 1 just like that. No problems, no problems. I still don't know what his win condition is. I've seen the Valkyrie, I've seen the Tombstone, the archers. Haven't really seen, oh, he has the Hog Rider, that's right. So we're going to go with a, let's play the minions right over here just to quickly clean up this Valkyrie so he doesn't have that for the Hog Rider. He actually has a Wizard, so fair play to him. Does he have his Hog Rider in rotation? I think a Wizard one-shots an Ice Spirit. Let's find out for sure. Nope. We've got the Musketeer. We've got the log. I don't know. I'm not logging. I should be logging all this, but Bats are going to take care of all of it. He'll only get 1 shot off, so I guess it's not too bad. Next time we'll use the log for the Goblin Barrel because that's why we have it in this deck for all those log bait decks out there. Do I want to go on offense? Not really. Let's just go with a Miner. And then we've got our minions ready for the Hog Rider Nightwish push. No Hog Rider coming in hot, and he will actually react to the archers, or react with the archers on the other side. So let's get ready for that Hog. I don't want to play the Musketeer unless I know the Hog is coming. So we're just going to zap this down. There it is. So we're going to go Ice Spirit, Musketeer. Freeze that all up, though. Musketeer is going to do some serious work. Bats are going to take it all the way out, guys. Fireball coming in, and I think it's time for us to play some offense. Because as I always say, offense is the best defense. I want to get a tower lead on this right side before he ends up somehow taking our tower. He still doesn't even know we have the log, so we're going to easily log down his Goblin Barrel. No problem here. Oh, wow. That's a little bit of an issue. So let's go this route. We're going to go with here, get our log down for the Goblin Barrel. Oh, man, he's all over that tower, guys, so fair play on his part. Let's get our minions ready for those archers, though. Where are they at? Where are they at, though? He's going to go that route. We've got that coming to clean up. Miner's going down for his archers, guys. Ooh, good fireball. Good fireball. But he still has a lot of work to do if he wants to win this game. A lot of work to do. Musketeer going to go down here on the left side. We've got a pretty decent tower lead now on the right as well. So let's get on this Musketeer for defense. And then we're going to go ahead and log down his barrel. He needs that Hog to come in hot. We obviously know that. He knows that. Minion is going down. And here he comes. So we're going to go down with some Bats and an Ice Spirit. And look at the Hog Rider fall, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. It's just so hard to get past this amazing cycle. And we're actually going to hop into one final battle. The first one was relatively quick. So here we go, hopping into the 4th and final battle. Let's see if we can have a clean sweep with this unbelievable Hog Rider, Giant, no, it's a Giant Miner cycle deck, not a Hog Rider deck. So here we go, up against this guy. Oh yes, we've got the Giant Log, the Zap, and the Ice Spirit in our starting hand. Gonna start with an Ice Spirit for sure. He's not gonna come, oh, he's got the Battle Ram. I wish I dropped that off on the opposite lane now. Wow, this is a bad starting hand, guys. So let's go with a, I don't even know, defensive miner. That was a terrible starting hand. We've got Log. He actually does have the 3 musketeers. So we're going to log this all back. Miner's going to take care of those barbarians, so it wasn't too bad. Let's go over here with some minions down. Hopefully that takes care of that. We're going to go with the bats on this side, taking care of those musketeers, and not too bad. I guess he didn't have the elixir collector in the starting hand. So what we are going to try and do here is maybe force an aggressive giant push. I'm feeling that. For some reason, I'm feeling that. Let's go with an Ice Spirit now. And if he goes pump, we're going to go giant miner for the pump. All right, we'll go musketeer. It looks like the pump was his last card, I think. Let's see it, boys. Where's the elixir collector? He does not have it in this deck. That would be very surprising. I find that hard to believe. And he's actually going to go on offense with a miner. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's time for us to go on offense now with the giant. And let's see if he has that elixir collector. If not, boys, whew, he's got his work cut out for him. We're just going to zap all this down. Let our musketeer and minions clean up shop. And look at that. We are on that tower now. He's actually going to go that route. Can we get a log off in time? We probably didn't even need that. Man, we didn't get as much damage as I thought we would. But it looks like the musketeer is on that tower, ready to go, popping some shots into there. Look at that go down, 1488, 1312, and 1136. But I still don't want to play the miner because I'm feeling that he has an elixir collector in this deck, and we've got to save it for it. But if he's not playing it yet, he must not have it. Must not have it. Let's go with musketeer in the back. I don't want to split my bats. Okay, there it is. So let's go with a, I don't even know. Let's go with a miner back here. Even if we activate the king tower, that's life. Get our zap ready for this collector. And he's going to go that route. So we're just going to zap it down anyways. Take care of those minions. So when they come back, if he doesn't play the miner, of course, but he does have the battle ram. I forgot all about that. So let's go with some minions over here. I'm okay with taking a charge. That's no big deal. Log going down. The Ice Spirit will take care of some of that. Let's go with bats over here. That's going to be good. Gonna be fair. Oh, look at the bats getting some extra value. So thank you so much, my good man, for playing that there. Let's go with a musketeer here on the left side and get ready for his 3 musketeers to come out onto the field. It's got to be coming out sometime soon, boys. So we're gonna go with the giant over here, and then we've got Ice Spirit, we've got miner, log, all this good stuff for the right side. So let's log all this back and then go here. Nice. We're gonna get some bats in on this. Oh yes, he's coming in hot, boys. Zap going down. We're gonna take care of most of the madness. So let's log this back. We don't want him to take this tower, guys, and we're going to do a successful job of taking the right side. And he has the minions coming in on the left in a second. Let's go with the musketeer. I know he doesn't have any hard-hitting spells in this deck, so he should be good. And we'll go with a battle or an Ice Spirit. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and zap all this down. Zap going down. I can let that connect. That's no big deal. Let's go ahead and log this back. We don't want this Goblin Gang getting any more damage onto our tower. And that's going to be some solid gameplay. 2.8 miner cycle with the giant, guys. Unstoppable right now. I haven't seen this deck anywhere else, so let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this deck. So here it is for you guys once again. It's got the giant log, zap musketeer, the Ice Spirit, miner, the minions, and the bats. If you don't have the miner or the log, it's tough replacements in this deck because you kind of need those 2 things here, but I really did enjoy this deck. So if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale content. I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!
This is
Exclusive.
Go! Go! Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.